Hello, guys. Welcome back. So we have this lovely lady from Ireland that's on the classical music channel, Andrea Blaine, and she was so excited and full of life and energy last night. So it was a couple lovely hours until I finally turned the radio off of, her playing this music and the gentleman before her too. And his name always escapes my mind, came up with a beautiful term of being distantly social. And it's putting a positive spin on it because we should, you should always have hope. We have doctors that are being little rebels right now going, you know what, that thing you told us not to try, well, we got some people over here want to try it, so we're going to try it anyhow. So you've got that, you've got all this good stuff going on, you've got the news media moving on to other stuff, you've got like some sports starting to pick back up and stuff like that. Life's getting back to normal. Loki's main concern is he saw I'm down to like a month of my allergy medicine and I wouldn't take it, but if I don't, I start to scratch my skin off. So I was like, ugh, I don't want to order this, but I'll order it. And I went on Walmart and it was like $5 billion for a bottle of 30. I was like, no. And I went to Amazon and it was like $10 for your supply. I'm like, yes. And it's the same product. It's just Amazon's being pretty good about watching people where, Walmart's got a lot of stuff on their hands right now. Well, they both do, but you know what I mean. And you have to place a minimum order or pay shipping. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, and I started to, you know, move stuff around in the cart, and somehow a little tiny snow leopard and a little tiny fox jumped in. I'm not sure how that happened. Because Odin and Mammon were like, be practical. And we're like looking at the food, and we're like, really, we have enough food. We should leave food for other people. And Odin had given up. I had offered to get him. I had offered to get him a bigger wolf at some point, and he'd given that up. It was like a standing wolf going, oh. And it wasn't like the most expensive one, but it was like usually out of what I would spend right now. And he'd given that up, so I was able to get, medication and get two little treats. Now, what I really wanted for Snowy was a leopard that's like $198, and it's, this big plush. Or there was one that was like 168, but they're fairly big, those big plushes that back in the 80s just didn't seem to cost that much. Well, they're expensive now. And that was what I really wanted. And I got him a little bag of fluff about as big as this Flopsy Fox. Is about as big as Sprinkles. One second. I'll be rude and reach on camera. So I got the snow leopard will be about as big as Sprinkles. See, little Sprinkles. And the fox will be about the same size too, so they're not going to be too big. And the fox is a Christmas fox, and it's a Christmas fox that came on. And I guess nobody wanted it. There was exactly one review, but nobody wanted the Christmas fox. So he's getting Christmas fox. He's like, I had Odin run interference. I said, will you run interference? He's like, yeah. So they didn't know until after, and now they keep wanting to go to Amazon and look at their toys. It's going to take like over a week to get our shipment, but one, fine, keep people safe. And two, our medication isn't in stock yet, but I made sure to, my medication, I made sure to have a month supply before I start going around to shop. And I normally do that, and this is normal. You go and you need something and it's out of stock. That's how life works. So it's like she's nodding as I'm moving around. So, life's pretty good for us, and it's important to have hope and to stay, positive. And I kept, as I was looking around, I kept getting all these pins, random pins that are popping out of nowhere last night about the power of prayer. So keep that in mind. And, talking to your gods. To me, it doesn't matter what god you work with, as long as you're working for good for yourself and, for other people. We did, healing energy session last night because I was getting this overabundance of power prayer pins. So I'm like, okay. And you guys know I'm open. I will pray to whomever I think, will get the job done. So we did this and we did the visualization, and you can start with yourself of imagining gold energy in you, gold healing energy, and then you expand it to wherever you live, then to the building you live in, then to like the property, and then to the town, and then to the state or wherever you're living. Then you push it out globally. Well, you can go like continent and then globally, but the idea is you press it out, and you can press it out to the universe and everything else. And it's a real lovely thing to do. And it's actually something I got from, there's this Dr. Gaynor, I think his last name is, has a series of meditation tapes, and somebody put them on YouTube, but you can buy these CDs, and I have the CDs. And he has these meditations that he uses with his cancer patients, and they actually, he is a doctor, he's an oncologist, before you get confused. But that combined with the meditation really helps. So, remember to keep positive, to keep up your meditation practice, your yoga practice if possible. You can still go for a walk, just practice social distancing or being distantly social, as the lovely gentleman put it. And just think positive. We'll get through this, okay? So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.